So I have a really cute little robot mould. Can I make it freaky, creepy, gory, and spooky? Let's see. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
So today's video is in collaboration with Dragons in Dresses Craft Sortium, and it's along the theme of freaky, creepy, gory, and spooky
Spooky
horror collab. And anyone that knows me knows that I don't do horror. I don't even do horror trailers.
No.
I am the world's biggest wuss. So this was quite the challenge for me because I am a wuss. So yeah.
I think wuss is an understatement.
I don't feel that you need to add anything at this juncture. No.
What's the scariest film you have ever seen?
The scariest film I've ever seen?
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow.
Really?
That's the scariest film I've ever seen. Or that the one what was that other one that we watched? The black dress one.
The Woman in Black.
The Woman in Black. Oh, that I had nightmares for weeks.
So that's the sort of bar that we're setting it at.
There are episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that I can't watch on my own.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're doing the video. So my son, my oldest son, is a massive Lego fan. I mean, he's a grown up man now, but he still likes his Lego. So I thought I'd make something Lego-esque. Because for copyright reasons, it's not Lego, it's a robot. So I thought I'd do something along those lines. And I literally was making this up as I went along because I really didn't have...
You really struggled.
I really struggled, and I did not have a plan going in at all. I was winging it. So the first thing I did is I thought, right, whatever I make, I'm going to need a base. So I poured an AquaCast base. I made it using the metallic... they've got like a metal AquaCast, so that you pour it, let it dry, put a backing on it, and then you sand it back, and it gives it quite a metallic sort of feel. So I was kind of okay up to that point. And from then on, I struggled. So my initial idea was, like I say, something with these robots. And then I thought maybe a brain of some sort inside a dome of some sort. So this is me creating the dome effect. Now, it's a really nice mold. It has a base, which I don't actually end up using, but I will keep for another project because it's a really pretty base. But I did use the dome itself. So that was just with standard resin, let it dry for a day. And then about 4 days later, I went back to it because I didn't know what I was going to do with it.
Once you'd figured out what you're going to do with
it, you came essentially. Back to it. And then I thought, right, a brain. Brains are quite creepy, gory, spooky, freaky. Let's do a brain. So this is me making the brain.
Okay. How is a brain creepy?
I don't know, but I thought I can make a brain creepy and gory and not very pleasant. So
okay.
I mixed up some silver because we don't have any grey mica.
Silver's sort of grey.
And I mixed up some sort of baby pink because what I wanted was to have sort of the white matter that you have with brains. That's what I wanted. That's what I was going for.
Okay.
So I mixed it up in the little pot and then just brushed that on.
So you're going for a realistic brain?
I was going for quite a realistic brain, yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know what other sort of brain I could have gone for. Any ideas?
Loads.
See, this is one of those things where I suggested that we did this collaboration, and Kirk had about 500 ideas straight off the bat because he's quite dark inside, whereas I am the light that shines, and I had nothing. And as this project progresses, you'll see that I pretty much retained most of the nothing. So
I think dark's a bit harsh.
Well, no, I've always said that you're the dark and I'm the light.
Okay.
That's how we work well together. Anyhow, so I've done the brain. I think if nothing else, I thought it was a really nice colour that I sort of made. It was like a very pinky greyish sort of.
I was going to say, it looks silver there.
It does look quite silver on camera, but it is actually quite pinkish silver, pinkish grey silver.
Okay.
On in real life. So then I just poured some. I mixed up a little bit of resin and mixed it up with the leftover mica and poured that in. So, and a little bit of white. So it was white, the leftover of the mica mix, and then I just poured that in. And I thought you're probably not going to see the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. The bottom will be hidden. So
what's wrong with the bottom?
Nothing's wrong with the bottom, but I knew that however I was going to do it, you weren't going to see it, you see. So that was that. And then I was like, I don't know what to do now. So I was pondering for quite some time. As you can see, there was a lot of pondering.
Yeah. So what? Oh, okay. So you're just doing the edges there just to make sure it's nice and flat.
I'm actually just thinking about things.
Okay, so you're going, right, I've done this brain. Now what am I going to do with it?
Yeah. Because you're there going, you need to do something. Right. So my next idea was let's make some little robots. So I mixed up some silver.
Sensing a theme here.
And some gold.
Yeah.
Well, robots are metallic, so I was aiming for like a metallic kind of thing, apart from the brain, where I wanted it to be quite realistic but metallic.
Realistically metallic?
Yes. That's what I'm going with. Okay?
Yeah.
So I give the mould a little clean, and then I just poured the silver into the little robots, and I think I made a big gold robot. It's quite possible.
There's a big gold pot of
yeah,
resin there.
I'm pretty sure that went into the big gold one. I think at this point I was like, oh, I don't have enough. Oh yeah, I think my camera died.
Did it die, or did you forget to press record?
I might have forgot to press record. I might have switched it off to do something and then forgot to press record again.
This is you mutilating one of the grandkids'
Yes.
dolls.
Then I had this absolute genius brainwave idea.
Our kids have got too many dolls.
Yes, our granddaughters, whenever they come over, they bring 5,000 dolls each with them. And grandma, never granddad, but grandma has to sit and play dolls. So I thought I can get rid of a couple. So I asked if I could have 2 dolls that were no longer any good. And I was provided with 2.
You were? And they were mutilated sufficiently?
They were, and I quite enjoyed that little task. I'm not going to lie.
Was it quite therapeutic?
It was very therapeutic. So then I have got a face mask and I made a face.
So that's a doll. It's a doll's face, isn't it?
I don't really know what it is. It's just a face.
It's like
a doll's face, I suppose, but yeah, it's a face mask that
yeah, it's like it is a mask, really.
Yeah.
You could actually use it as a mask.
You could. So I coloured the mould in a metallic mica.
Is that silver?
It's actually silver. Yes, that is proper silver. And then it was a little demoulding session. So I've got my brain, my robot.
Lots of limbs.
And then that was me trialling the previously made mask face on the gold robot. But yeah, And then I just basically cut up a whole bunch of limbs. I know. It was good fun. I really enjoyed that bit, actually.
I'll wait till the grandkids see it.
Oh yeah, I never thought of that. Oh, this would be too scary for them. They can't watch that. They're not seeing this. So I had also made some little cogs and things. And this is me just sort of determining how I'm going to get the brain into the dome. So I attached some wires, which I stole from Kirk, onto the brain and attached them with some. Oh, that's me making the cogs. That was bad editing, Kirk. It's because my project was so chaotic that it was just.
It took me 2 days to actually go through all the videos and try and piece it together to one bit.
Yes, it did. Yeah, you did a great job though.
I did.
Considering.
Apart from that bit.
Apart from that bit, but we'll let you off. We will let you off. Anyway, this is me making the cogs. So I just made some gold, some silver, some I just mixed a whole bunch of coppery colorings in, and then backed it with some black.
Okay. So, did you actually use those?
I did.
Oh, you did, yeah. Because
Yeah.
So we just saw you actually put them onto the.
Yeah, I had literally no plan going in with those, and then I decided to make some even smaller little robots because I thought I don't know what to do now, so I'll make some more robots because you can never have enough of them.
No.
I did do something with that other mould, but I completely changed my mind. I did not use those at all.
Oh, look.
There's me
demoulding those ones.
Yeah.
So my editing skills are actually okay.
They're not too bad. We'll let you off.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So nice, cute little gold robots, and then it's back to the putting everything together. So that's just some cogs attached to the top of the dome, and then when the face was not fully dry, so it was still soft. So it was at the point where you could probably have made a bowl out of something.
Still malleable.
Yeah, I squished it around the robot's face, so it looks like he's wearing someone's face. That was my plan.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I took some of the mutilated arms and stuck the arms onto him. So it looks like they've chopped up a human and are,
Okay, so the robot wants to be human, so he's chopping up little bits of humans and attaching them to himself.
At this point, I had a more formed plan, and I was thinking I'm making AI, and people think that AI is taking over the world, so it's my representation of bad AI.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's an artistic expression.
I mean, you've got creative license, so you can do whatever you like. So, yeah, who's to say? So this is you just putting it together.
Yeah. So with all the limbs and things, I used some red alcohol ink and some red dye and UV, and just made gore and splodge, and then I just basically put the whole thing together, and I have got some very nice pictures at the end of this. And I thank you so much for watching, because this has been a tough one for you, I'm sure.
It's been hilarious for me to watch.
Yeah, I won't be doing a horror one again. It's too difficult. It's too difficult. I'm just not dark enough. But anyway, take a look at the shots at the end and tell me what you think in the comments. Yeah. And have a look at the playlist. There are some amazing, amazing artists in this collaboration. So make sure you check them all out. And thanks for watching. Yeah, See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.